wanted to do a video on YouTube, first video I've ever done. So bear with me. But I've been seeing people doing smokers and homemade smokers, and I've seen one guy get real technical about it, and which was cool and everything. And I seen another guy using center blocks and another guy using filing cabinets. So I figured I'd get into it, and start doing a little project myself. But this is my smoker right here I'm working on. Sorry about the light. It's actually a not a filing cabinet, a locker that I got from work. They were throwing it away. But let me see if I can find my tape measure here. I'll tell you the dimensions of it right quick. Hold on. Let's set this bag down. There we go. It's actually about 18 inches wide and 5 foot tall. And like I said, I still got some things I need to work on it. I went to Ace Hardware and got my thermostat right here. The light is terrible. It actually has one of these lockers on the bottom of it, one of these turn locks. It was actually taken off, but like I said, I was still working on it. My grinder actually messed up on me. But this is the inside of it right here. I don't see that very well. But I'm going to have my rack up here on the top shelf, of course, and I'm going to have another rack right here. And then on the bottom shelf, I'm going to have my bird bath. And then my firebox on the bottom, which I'm going to might have to go get a custom box, because I tested it yesterday just to, clear out all the lead from all the paint and stuff like that. And I don't think it got hot enough. It only reached about 160 degrees in there. And actually I wanted it to be a little bit hotter so I can smoke it longer. But I did a test run yesterday. I'm going to do a couple more tests before I actually start smoking anything. And but I cut out the shelves in here. Try to cut them off about an inch. I tried to. I had a Harbor Freight grinder. It wasn't the very best grinder in the world, but actually I gotta go take it back because it actually stopped working on me. Hopefully it'll let me get another one. But yeah, see this piece right here, I'm actually going to put a piece right here on this side, a small piece, and I'm going to do away with this piece right here, and just put a smaller piece in there. And I'm going to put a handle on it right here and there, one long handle. And I'm going to do the same thing on the bottom there, put another handle on there. And I got some holes in here. Like I said, it is a locker. Some holes here and here. And I got a little issue right here going on right up in there. So I'm gonna have to insulate it somehow, wrap it up in insulation, and then I'm gonna put some plywood board around it, and I'm gonna try to put me a little chimney on the side that comes out and 90s up. Then I'm gonna put me maybe I ain't thinking about building me like a little roof on the top of it. I think it's a good start on a locker. Well, smoker / locker. I haven't seen anybody use one of those yet, so hopefully I'll be the first one. But I worked on it for a while yesterday, just grinding out the shelves in it, and this is one of the shelves right here. See if I can get out the sun. Right here, about 1/8 of an inch. Yeah, about 1/8 of an inch right there. It took me a good while. That's actually one of the pieces I was working on right there for the top pieces, and then my grinder just stopped working. So kind of hold up process now, but I don't really have a lot of time to work on it because I'm actually working out of town. So I put in a couple hours yesterday, and I guess when I get back next week, put a couple more hours in it, you know, and bit by bit, do a little here and do a little there, and then eventually it'll get done. Yeah, I'm gonna put my rack up here, nice little rack. Put another rack down here on the second shelf. A little bird bath on the bottom, which I went to the flea market and I actually saw a nice looking bowl I wanted to use. I'm not ready at this point for that. And I used a old toolbox for my fire pit. Like I said, I'm probably gonna get that custom made or something, you know, because I wanted to be able to smoke for about 8 hours or something, you know. So I figured maybe a bigger box that hold more charcoal in it. I got lots of plans for this thing. I'm gonna put a vent on it, you know, for adding more fuel to the fire. I like it. It's one of my projects, you know. It's gonna take a while. Like I said, I'm gonna put a handle right here and here, and it's not electric or propane. I definitely like that because it's smoking, you know. But it's a nice size. It's about 5 foot tall, you know. And there's my thermostat. I really like my thermostat right here. It's really easy to install. It's about small. That's all it took. Just drill me a hole through there with my auger bit and stick it in there, and I'm gonna put me some handles on it. I'm even gonna paint it. I'm gonna get some high density paint the front of it, you know, black, and maybe put a little pig on there or something. Put plywood around the side, and like I said, I'm gonna insulate it. You know, I'm thinking about putting some blocks underneath it just to raise it up a little bit higher. And the reason I like the bottom piece right here, and I'm thinking about keeping this, is so my kids won't be trying to open it up, because I can actually put a lock on it, you know, for a safety issue. You know, well, not really an issue, just be on the cautious side. But like I said, I still got more work to do. It held for about 190, actually, hold on. Held for about, let me think here. About, let's say a little less than 200 degrees in there for about 3 hours. And I guess that ain't bad. But we'll see. Just wanted to do a little video, you know. Thought it was just, this was interesting. All right, and as time proceeds on, I'll add more video clips of how the process is going. Alright, thanks for watching. Like I said, if this is my new video, let me know how bad I did. Or you can like it and tell me something nice. Appreciate it.